Bottom of the hour, 8:29. We're on top of the breaking news for you. Magnitude 4.2 earthquake striking San Bernardino County this morning.
KTLA5 Sarah Welch is live in Fontana with the very latest on this. Sarah.
Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm standing in the neighborhood not far from the epicenter. I'm at Orange and Rosanna, right across the street from the Fontana Metrolink. We've had a chance to speak to a couple of the neighbors on the street. Here's what they felt this morning.
Me and my granddaughter laying in bed, and it was just a real strong shake. And my granddaughter tells me, "Grandma, is the flood coming?" I'm like, "No." Yeah, she was scared.
It was just after a prayer. We were doing prayer in the morning at our men's home, and it was just a little aftershock, nothing serious. I'm from the valley, San Fernando Valley, so that was like, compared to the Northridge earthquake, that was like nothing. Yeah, but it was just a little aftershock, nothing major.
And back here live, as we said, we're standing not far from the epicenter. Perhaps we can show you a graphic of what we're talking about. The epicenter about 1 mile southeast of Fontana, 4 miles west of Rialto. Again, this neighborhood feeling it all across San Bernardino County and even parts of Orange County and Irvine and Santa Ana. Folks calling in saying that they felt this quake. We're told it was a shallow quake, about 2.8 miles underground, according to USGS, and not on any specific fault line. Now, this morning, we've been getting pictures from our viewers. Photos falling off the walls, pictures coming off the walls, vases and other things like that, unsecured on a table or so, falling off because of the jolt this morning. Also, let's bring in PIO Chris Prater. He's with San Bernardino County Fire. As with any earthquake, you're out doing assessment of the area. What have you found so far this morning?
So far this morning, what we found is just superficial exterior damage to a few structures. We did have one report of water pipes that broke in a house. Other than that, we've been injury-free and no major damage.
And when you talk about the broken pipes, was it extensive?
It was minor damage to the house.
You know, in any situation like this, we know people need to be prepared. What is the message to our viewers this morning?
I think this morning was a very good reminder for us that we do have to be prepared. Make sure you have an emergency kit ready to go and water that could last you up to 74 hours, if not longer. Just a couple things to remember to have is basic supplies, flashlights, prescriptions, stuff that you normally would need for an extended amount of time.
All right, Chris, as always, thank you, and thanks for your crew for all your help this morning. And we want to show you quickly, whether it's at home or in the car. I've shown you this before, Chris and Lynette, but I always keep an emergency kit here in the car with the things that Chris was just talking about, batteries, extra water, some food. It's a good reminder to make sure you have this, because you never know when something like this is going to happen, and you do want to be prepared. So one other note this morning, there have been a few aftershocks, minor aftershocks, and as a seismologist said earlier this morning, there's only a very small chance, about a 5% chance of anything greater happening. Of course, we'll keep you posted throughout the day. Chris and Lynette, will send it back to you.
You know, this is the second time this summer, Sarah, that we've had you on an earthquake. And you don't know that you're going to be on an earthquake, and yet the trunk of your car is always very immaculate.
Well, and prepared.
I try to stay prepared, although I did throw a few things into the middle seat this morning, including my fire boots, because they were a little muddy from one of the last stories that we were on. But thank you. It's important to keep these things in the car, because you don't know when you're going to need them.
That's right. You have to have your earthquake kit. You have to have your snow gear, your fire gear, your rain gear.
We got a lot of junk in our trunks.
Way to go, Sarah.
Truly.